Hey, I'm going to see
Hey,
you in a few weeks.
yeah, I'm really excited to see
Yeah,
y'all.
me too.
Um, I have two questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, fire away.
Okay. One I've been noticing on and off for the last like couple weeks to maybe even months, just like feeling kind of sore and achy in the joints.
Is it just in the joints, or are you feeling sore like in the muscles, or even like close to the skin?
I haven't really noticed that so much.
Okay, so just in the joints. Well, I mean, I know you've been struggling with like the cedar allergies and stuff.
Mm.
And it's not necessarily part of the allergic response, but the allergic response can cause a lot of inflammation and things in the body, and so it could be just like a step of the allergy stuff. And so basically it's just like the lymphatic system can get a little backed up. And I mean, the first place you usually feel it is like in the joints, and then you start to feel it in the tissues, and then it almost even feels like the skin itself. And so I would do things that are helpful lymphatically. You know, lymphatic blend, things like Laurel, but also are you using Monarda or Monarda Complex or Melissa or anything like that?
I just ordered a bottle of Melissa.
Okay.
I
I'll,
haven't been using them though,
I'll,
until I
I'll,
just got this.
okay, so all like the Monarda Complex, the Melissa, all of them help to stimulate the lymphatic circulation to a little bit higher degree. And the reason they're not necessarily lymphatic stimulants unto themselves. I mean, they are a bit, but they're also very good like nervines. And a lot of the nervines also help stimulate lymphatic movement. And so I would go like with one of those two, the Monarda Complex, Melissa. And if you don't have one of those on hand, I mean, I'd even start taking like a couple of drops of like helichrysum internally and just get the lymph moving, and then also treat it topically. And one of the areas that gets impacted pretty heavily is the gut. And so be sure to apply some of that to the gut. And for that, you could even augment by taking a little bit of bay laurel internally, but the helichrysum should get it going. But yeah, so support it topically, and then also do something internally, because like what happens is the lymph just gets really kind of stagnant, but it also goes hand in hand with nerve function, autonomic function. And so there just starts to be a little bit of an imbalance in the autonomic system. And so you could also take some lemongrass or some anise, but I think if you just stimulate the movement, you should be good. You're in the earlier stages of the congestion. And so I would just treat it as circulation and just let it be, unless it doesn't resolve itself.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you. I have
Like anytime you feel achiness, though, any sort of achiness, even like with a fever, it's lymphatic congestion. So just do whatever version of like whatever oils you have on hand just to get the lymph moving. But some of that also is things that help balance out the nervous system. Lemongrass, anise, marjoram, um, uh, tarragon, any of those, they balance out the autonomic nervous system enough to where it really starts to get the lymph moving.
okay. Thank you. I'll give that a shot. The other thing is I've been noticing sensation in the left side of my head.